right, Flash, Kiltz is live. Good morning, good morning. It's 5 a.m. Pacific time. I'm in Scottsdale, Arizona at SimCom doing my jet training. Every year I have to be recertified in my jet on the simulator. They try to take Kiltzy down, but he doesn't go down, he goes up. Let's see, great seeing my Fertility, Dr.Kiltz Instagram, Mighty Tribe, and of course YouTube, Facebook. Thank you for stopping in for the hour of Superpower Carnivore at 60. Some of these people were on earlier. I'm not sure we're going to get them in the right, but we started our live on Facebook, YouTube. Thanks for coming in on CNY Fertility. Good morning, Cashero. Awesome. Hearts to you, love and kindness. Let's see, Daniel O'Connor, Beverly Gray, Mike Recor, Lisa, Michael Pregler, Brent Ritheler, Tony Vargas, Asticia Green, and Sharon MC. Sorry I missed being on last night. It's kind of a little challenging, the time zone, and plus we were in our class a little later than expected. Awesome. Give me a second. It's a great day in God's paradise. What's inspiring you this day and every day? I've got my hot water, been off coffee now for 4 months. I'm a coffee crazy man. I love it. Love coffee. Let's see. Awes. Hey, Doc, how are you doing? I'm great. My Tampa Bay United Carnivore, thanks for stopping in. Good morning, Michael Pregler, Danielle O'Connor. There's a Q button on the Instagram and YouTube, Facebook, and Mighty Tribe, just Q's in the chat. I've been talking a lot about glycosylation and the glycobiome. Everyone is still fixated on the microbiome, but the glycobiome kicks ass on the microbiome all day long. And what is the function of glycosylation in the glycobiome? To keep you alive, keep you moving, and keep everything going in the right direction. It is crazy concept. Don't forget to check out the Healing Humanity movie. Kiltz is supporting Carrie, Homestead Howe, and more in bringing the story of our human healing by simply eating a fatty meat-based diet and eliminating the plants. Oh, rock and roll crazy, right? Let's see. ML Hatop. Morning, Kiltz. My wife has had some gastric pains. She says it feels like when she's had an ulcer, she is carnivore. Any tips? Fatty meat, faith, and fasting. You got 3 to 5 days of fasting, and sometimes you're having pain, go get that checked. Listen, we're not saying because you're carnivore, nothing's going to happen. You could have gallstone problems. You could still have GI problems. So that's really important. White meat like chicken and turkey breast are lean. You want fatty red meat. That's the best. Then add the fat, add the butter. Lean meat like turkey, chicken, even fish. I don't recommend it all. I stay away from those things. I went to Capitol Grill last night, and Oscar behind the bar here in Scottsdale served us an amazing ribeye, black and blue, beautiful. I put butter and salt. And then we had some lobster bisque. It was fantastic. And I also had some oysters. Really great. Kevin Nunley, how you doing? Beverly Gray, good morning. Glad to be here. Maureen Atsali, good morning. Dr. K, eat the meat, be the master. You guys, it's simply, we're lied to by the lions that want to control the message and the meek by simply telling you don't eat meat. If you simply eat the meat, you become the master. It's like rock solid, so simple. The glycobiome is critical for your survival, but you've damaged the glycobiome by consuming a high plant protein, low-fat diet. All it is. Jackie Brown, let's see, my training is going great. And I've been doing my hour of walking and weights every morning. Now I'm getting up at, let's see, I usually get up at 3 o'clock. Now I'm getting up at 1 o'clock, but I still go to bed early. We're manipulating a little bit. I'm getting my naps, so I'm really strong for my SimCom flight training. Karen Harrington from Arkansas, Carnivore Health. Good evening from Washington to my Washington state friends, DC friends, my around the globe, brothers and sisters. We are doing this all together. Sometimes the science is kind of snake oily and complicated. I love these guys telling us that, wait a minute, you're obese because you're diseased. Nothing to do with it. Obesity and getting fat is the survival gene of the universe. You are basically in the wrong environment. We were not meant to consume grass and grains of any significance or frequency. We are the ancient hunters that came out of the trees to eat the grass. Eaters, not the grass. It's so simple and crazy. That's it. Carnivore Health, Valerie, Michael Moore, good morning. Monica Butler, good morning from Massachusetts. Denise Kusik, good morning, Doc. I have been adding back low oxalate veggies and cannot get rid of my body aches. Okay, stop eating those low oxalates. It's like a filtered cigarette. See, I say bacon, eggs, butter, beef, and salt, fatty meat. Stop this low oxalate shit. Just get rid of all of the plants. They're poisoning, and you're going to go through the pain to get the gain, right? In order to run a marathon, you got to go through the pain. But going carnivore is the most amazing thing I've ever learned in life. It is a game changer. It'll make you feel so much better in life, for sure. Appreciate everyone. Good morning from Florida, New York, Lazy, Layra, is that it? Did I get it? Close. I'm giving a shout and a wave to my CNY Fertility brothers and sisters working at CNY Affordability, Access, Quality, Integration. We've been training nurses, nurse practitioners, PAs, and doctors to help provide more affordable access fertility care. But the powers that be are trying to control the message and the mission in order to make it more expensive and make it less accessible to you and everyone else. So we've got to just keep putting it out there. And don't forget, never, ever, ever, ever give up, but give it up to God every day and have faith in God, number one. Jackie Brown, good morning. Julie Foster, let's see, my training is going great. Simcom, I learned to fly airplanes at 55, jets at 62, and I'm now 68 plus, never felt better in my life. We are all on this journey together, brothers and sisters. Your education, your MD, PhD, your labels don't matter. We are all beautiful goddesses and gods, lioness and lions, and we are not here to be lined up. We're built to line ourselves with the lions of life. Aligned, right? Trinidad, Sally Bassat, United Carnivore, the game of life is self-development. So do your get-ups and go out and play every single day. And if you're failing at something, keep learning, keep going. I saw, let's see, Grant Cardone is carnivore. He and I did a conversation together online, really great guy, 10X your life, right on. And remember, you are the mighty master of your life, and you want to be discerning what you put in your mind, your mouth, to define what comes out of it. That's all it is. I hope you come to Trinidad. I will come to Trinidad for sure, Sally. Julie Sirio, awesome. Karen Harrington, went to doctor yesterday. Blood pressure is back up. That's the problem. Stop going to the doctor. Every time I go to the doctor, my blood pressure goes up because I have that thing called white coat syndrome. You know, it's like, they scare me. All right, Kevin Nunley, hello to you. Thank you. Thank you. A wave and a shout out to all my brothers and sisters around the globe. If you haven't read about the glycobiome, the known unknowns of apolipoprotein glycosylation in health and disease, guess what the cause of most disease is? It's damage to the glycobiome, and the microbiome wants to kill you, take you down, make you fertilizer fast. That's all it is. It's crazy concepts. So the lipids of the lipoproteins in your body are never bad. They're not the cause of disease. It's the damage to the glycolipoproteins that's the cause of disease, secondary to what? A plant-based low animal fat diet. Look up goitrogenic foods and you'll be like, Dr. Kiltz, these are all the good foods for us. Well, that's what they've lied to you and I about and told you should eat these things. And then guess what happens? You're screwed, right? You want to eat the fatty meat, not lean meat. Chicken, turkey, fish, don't touch it. Fatty ribeye steak, fatty meat, burgers, add more fat. That's where the real answer is to all of this. It's very crazy concepts and ideas. And I can tell you that I learned these things like not that long ago. But what's my job in life as an MD is to teach you and me. I'm constantly learning from the masters out there on how we can all do better and learn better every single day. Remember, you are the leader of your life. What are you reading? What are you watching? What are you listening to? And what are you inspired by this day and every day? Rock on. All right, where are we at here? Clockwise Crypto. Good morning to you, my friend. Carnivore health. Doesn't matter how much I share. It's so sad, the deterioration of some of my family members. They have their head in the sand. You can lead a horse to water. Remember, we're each on our own journey. Judge not lest you be judged. Always judge with love. That's the JC way. Remember, the Christ carnivore, carnidiem is the rock solid way. And if you're eating some fruit, fiber, vegetables in infrequently small amounts, not likely going to take you down. But if it's all the time, deadly. The diet of a 2-year-old. What should a 2-year-old eat? A 2-year-old should eat bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt, the meat off the bone, or milk off the breast, but the same thing. We are all carnivores through and through since the day you're born to the day you die, actually the day you implanted. Because our mothers are eating a high plant-based diet, it's going right through the placenta and damaging us on an epigenetic level. That's it. And if you did not get fat in a famine, you are fertilizer fast. Let's see. D. Chavez, 295. My mom is interested, as she says, the benefits carnivore is having on me, but she keeps giving me the excuse that she has bad teeth. Oh my God! You could make some beef bone broth, throw in some meat in there, grind it up, mince it up. Fatty meat is what you want to eat. You don't need teeth to chew on the bone. It's crazy. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, 1 meal a day. Add more eggs to the cream. You don't need any sugar, any vanilla. Look at SBG, Steak and Butter Gang with Bella, Ma, and the amazing gang. We're going to keep going on her, but it's bacon, eggs, butter, beef, and Mika. Again, it's burgers, but raw with lots of, and if you look at wolves, they just eat it right down. That's really it. See, the problem is you need the teeth to chew the grass and grains, but you don't need them to consume the fatty meat and grind it up. Ashran, how you doing? Check out Pregnancy Safe Cosmetics. So much there on the endocrine and hormonal disruptors. Clockwise Crypto, how do you know which meats are fatty? You want to see the white fatty stuff on there, right? See, the problem is all the meat we eat has been trimmed of the fat. So you're still, most carnivores are still eating a lean meat, not a fatty meat diet. You see, fat goes to the lymphatics and it contains all the minerals, vitamins, and building blocks of your body when you eat raw, uncooked adipose tissue. That's why I like it black and blue. Rhonda Walker, let's see, where was that last one? My mother died years ago at 67, her mother at 57. Sharon MC, I am convinced it was from years of cookies, donuts, and chicken. Thank you for changing my diet. I try every day to eat mostly beef. I do every day, Sharon MC. I'm a doer. Remember, listen, never judge what you've done or doing as negative. I am a lion. I live like a lion, lead like a lion, and eat like a lion. That is who we are. We are the lions of life. And again, these ideas sound radical. I'm a reproductive endocrinologist, OB/GYN doctor. I respect and honor all the humanity around the globe. But I'm sharing something that's really mightily crazy. My best friend, Dave Kilmer from medical school, died at 52 of cancer. Maria Ann Kiltz, my sister, died of diabetes at 52. Jim Slotnick died about 25, back in the early 80s. brain cancer, and wrote a good book, A Short Life. But remember, this is all a flash of light in life. You are the master of your life. What are you going to do to get out there? I learned to fly jets and airplanes. I go to work. I love it. I built CNY Fertility. We're building more CNY Fertility, working for the affordability, access, quality, integration, so that you and I can live a healthier life. And salad is nature's toilet paper. Deadly, 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 deadly. I know you're thinking, what do you mean, Kiltzy? It's so good for you. Pork. I love pork. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef. You can eat pork belly, beef belly, lamb belly. I stay away from overly cooked anything. Raw is better. Raw oysters, raw scallops, but you want to eat the fat. Let's see. T-ben. All of our organs grow more, for sure. And remember, stop measuring, but mastering the mission of meditation. Meditation is the dream of what you want, as if you've had it. It's the gratitude attitude. Look at my friend Ben Azadi, amazing. Let's see, Shauna Stewart. Can tomatoes make you feel drained and tired? Tomatoes are a drug. They're deadly. A nightshade, don't touch them. On and off carnivore for a year. I added tomatoes, but listen, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, plants are poisonous in any significance or frequency. Small amounts from time to time are not the killer, but look at, it's I don't know, white tea, green tea, peaches, mustard, peanuts, kale, all of these things. What do I have? I have another copy of this so I could read it from the backside. Where are we going here? Here we go. Nope, almost, not quite, not 100%. Kiltzy's working on it. Give Kiltzy a second to find the paper. Always looking, learning, growing, sharing, changing. We are all on this journey, yearning for learning. It's always learning. Here we go. These are the toxins of the human body. These are the toxins of the human body, right? It's broccoli, cauliflower, kale, strawberries, wine, white or red, by the way, martinis, peaches, peanuts, soy, teas, coffees, mustard. All of these things are goitrogenic, which means they're tumorgenic to every cell of your body. And this is the hard knocks of understanding this. It's hard to believe. Raw pork. I eat raw beef, fresh, and you got to get a great source. That wild stuff, probably not the best. Story of a man who couldn't chew the meat, so he cut in tiny pieces and swallowed it without chewing. Maureen, that's all you need to do. You're cutting it in small enough pieces, so chop it up small and swallow it down like a pill. You know, you can get some organ meat stuff, but chop it up, eat it. That's it. Sharon Burns, morning from the great state of Texas. Such a thing as too much salt. Excessive salt is excreted, but the best way to know if it's excessive is the tongue. If you're drinking it with too much salt, you spit it out. That's bad. My good friend Ken Berry shared a story about the best way to know if it's too much salt. Use your tongue. I do salt licking. I love salt. I gotta get. My good friend Colt Milton sent me a Celtic salt container. It is beautiful. I slide it open. I wet the finger, and salt it's without salt, humanity would not exist. We set up our civilizations around salt centers. 6 days post-surgery, good things to eat, speed up recovery. Fasting actually is one of the best things you can do to speed up recovery. Bone broth, bone marrow, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, 1 meal a day, and have faith in God always. Sherry Shepherd, oh man, we are built to align with the lions, not with the sheep. You are what you eat. Eat the meat, be the master. I'm a fertility specialist that suffered for years. I still suffer, but he gives me the strength. Remember the guy on the cross? He's actually got a sparkle in his eye and a wink, and he's got a smirk and a smile to say, you guys do not know suffering. My friends, suffering is strengthening. If you're suffering, you're feeling it, come to me and read the words. And the words are simply, thank you, God, Lord, creator for the day, for everything ever in my life. Christ, carnivore, the lion's way. It's so amazingly simple. Kiltz is doing his jet training at Simcom for his Citation Mustang 510, single pilot, been flying for now 5 or 6 years. Begin to vomit during attempting this diet. I did try to drink a little salt, and it brought, no, you don't drink. It brought me back to life. Yes, Mr. Universe. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt. Go for a little bit of chew the meat, the fatty meat, eat less frequently, and build the muscles. Remember, adipose tissue, fat is actually the building block for babies and repair and building of every cell in your body. Now you're thinking, no, wait a minute, Dr. Kiltz, fat is bad. Fat and adipose tissue is not the cause of disease. It's what you put in your mouth and your mind that's taking you down. You've lost the lion's way. That's so simple. Albert G, eat raw beef, meat. I eat the ribeye steak, the meat. Oh my God, it is so good. We were at Capitol Grill. They cooked the very best bone-in ribeye, black and blue for Kiltzy, added some butter and salt. Voila, awesome, awesome. We are lions. Elvin, I'm carnivore for 2 years. In first year, my sperm count from 0 went up to 8 million, but after that declined back. Let's see. Why or what do I eat? Fatty, added more organ meats, no improvement. You may need some HCG, but the moment you get sperm, freeze it. You may have such a low amount. The damage may have already been done, but stay carnivore. Faith and fasting, do not heat up the core too much. See, excessive heating up the core damages your testicles, your prostate, your uterus, your tubes, your ovaries. It is so simple. Endometriosis, endometritis, polycystic ovarian syndrome, adenomyosis, adenomytis, uterine fibroids are all secondary to plant-based low animal fat diet. It is so crazy simple. That's it. Jonathan Michael Fay in the house. Let's see. There are our glycol, calyx. I'm watching you from Jacuzzi. Nice, Jonathan. My Luke is in the house, and brother Luke is with us. My sister Marianne is with us. My best friend from medical school, Dave Kilmer, is with us. We are all one. And remember, we're on the journey to make the very best fertilizer of life. You want to be the inspiration for tomorrow. That means you want to build the very best life of kindness, generosity, love, joy, this day and every day. Best antibiotic to minimize pus cells in sperm. I use a Levaquin, Flagyl, Valtrex, Diflucan for 30 days. Carnivore, faith and fasting, and it's a life-changing. Karen W., great morning here for solid encouragement. 23 days carnivore. Let's see, immerse stressors and vacation. Sugar cravings reduced. Amazing. Listen, remember, if you're stressed and struggling, you just got to thank God every day for the stressors and the struggling and know that he, she, it loves you so much. Loves you so much. It's amazing. Gratitude for the ability to help others every day. And remember, if you simply begin to do the hard lifting just one time a day, you do 1 push-up today, and then maybe you do 2 tomorrow, and then maybe you do 2 once a day for a week, and then you build it up to 4. And again, when you go carnivore, 1 meal a day, faith and fasting, you will feel the very best in the universe. And then you're like, obesity causes no disease. You are not sick. You're getting obese doesn't mean you have a disease. You've been lied to and you've been tricked eating tricks, which are not healthy for you and I. The fatty meat is never seen in the toilet. Sorry. You, my friend, are a lioness and a lion. When you align yourself with the Lion King, Jesus Christ, Mother Mary, just remember, there's always a good woman behind the man. And whether it's Buddha, Lao Tse, Moses, Muhammad, Abraham, faith in God every day. All right. Julie, my much about prolapse has suddenly disappeared after 4 months on carnivore. The sergeant who did my echogram couldn't find it. Hey, listen, carnivore kicks ass on everything. Bacon, Kiltz's baby's diet, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, one meal a day, but you don't have to touch the ice cream. Some people can't do eggs, cream, cheese, milk products. But if you're in the vegan world, listen, it's a completely controlling diet. It's like brainwashing diet. Like they told civilization, don't eat meat. It'll cause disease. And you and I believe them because we ate plants and we became addicted to them. But now I'm addicted to the Lion King. I see the lion in all of us, and we line up with the positivity of the lion's way. And your body is a temple. Love your body. We're not all supposed to be little like on the front of a cover magazine with nothing on. Listen, whatever your size, shape, age, weight, gender, color, I don't care. You are the master of the universe. You are the master of the way every single day. I tried fasting and felt like I was just losing weight, and I'm already a thin guy. I might try adding it, but I love meat too much. Yeah. Daniel, you don't listen. If you're too skinny, but when you do your one meal a day or maybe one meal every 2 days, add more fat. Remember, we're eating mostly a protein-based diet. I don't care. Most carnivores, even when I go to buy a ribeye steak, there's too much protein and not enough fat. Technically, you want to eat the raw meat to get, and the white stuff is the fat. It's so simple. Post-translational modification. Read all about it. This is the reason you have glucose in your body. Glycosylation. Read all about it, my friends. Glycosylation is critical for your health and wellness. Sugar, glucose, is not the cause of disease. It's not your energy. And our diseases are not complicated. Plant-based, low animal fat, eating 3 to 6 meals a day like you're a grazing animal. Last I looked, you're a carnivore animal. You have the GI tract of a lion, not a pig, cow, or sheep, of a wolf. That's it. Edwin Bickle, good morning, good morning. All things can heal by simply having faith in God, number one. And remember, where is she, he, it? In all of us, because we're the creators of the story. What story are you created? A good day, bad day, right day, wrong day, easy day, hard day? The story is your creation. Jonathan, Chelsea, Bob, Awas, let's see. How can I get appointment for online fertility consultation for my cousin? You can text Kiltz. Let's see the number here. Hold on, my friends. It's 315-416-9872. Text Kiltz. He'll get you in. That's how you get where your cousin or anyone. Or go to drkiltz.com, go to seeinglikefertility.com. All right. Dr. Kiltz, what do you think about iodine supplements? Eat the fatty meat and stop eating the plants. See, the goitrogenic plants, here they are. These are the goitrogenic plants. Take a screenshot of that actually cause all the damage and disease to your thyroid, and then it makes you think you need the thyroid supplements. And then here are the goitrogens, the thiocinates. What do we got here? The thiourea, flavonoids, glucosinolates, glucosides, isocyanide, cyanide, all these things. So all you need to do is realize that because we're eating toxic plants, and look up protein poisoning. Just look it up. That's it. Fasting and lasting. You can do it. Again, many animals, but remember the first place you store fat is in the liver and the viscera, critical, right? And the subcutaneous tissue. And then you'll grow that in order to get fat enough for what? See, polar bears eat the seals, which are a lot of fat. But when there's no seals and no ice, they go for the trash or the grass. That's what you and I have been doing. You see, when the market for killing the animals to provide our best sustenance were gone, we went for the trash. I know I've got a grass. I got a grass photo here somewhere. I gotta find it. This is like amazingly crazy information. The majority of humans take, more than half of Americans take prescribed medications every day. Like, did any of us evolve in taking drugs every day? Well, this is the lifestyle you're living, right? And if you want to add a little bit of Lugol's, add it. That's fine on your skin and in your water. Hot water, off coffee now for 4 months. I was off it all last year. Never felt better. Crazy. Have a list of labs I should get my next physical is carnivore. I actually don't have a list of labs that you should get. There are no labs to say you're healthy or not healthy, unfortunately. That's kind of, unfortunately, the truth. Maybe a full-on CT MRI, tip to toe, but ultimately, maybe not. Medicine box. Yes, you could take some. So now the prenatal vitamins, which are taken because we're all not eating a proper human diet, fatty meat. So you might want to look at those, but I love the organ meats or the liver meat supplements. That's where I go to. United Carnivore, when your Kiltz Cups overfloweth, pass it around. I'm bringing some Kiltz Cups both to the Keto Symposium Summit in Orlando, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and also to Audra Coleman's and to Lisa Wiedemann's, and I'll be in Wyoming coming up in August. I'm excited to be there with all of you because we're all brothers and sisters around the globe. We're sharing a story of healing humanity. By healing humanity, how are we doing it? Carnivore. Is a stick of butter a day good for women? Been following babies for 3 months and I've gained weight. Is it normal? Yes. Skinny is deadly in a famine and in a fertile time. Remember, nausea and vomiting the first month, 2 or 3 of pregnancy, you better have the adipose tissue, but you're eating plants which are poisonous to your body. Adipose tissue is not the cause of disease. Obesity is not the cause of disease. And there isn't a complicated scientific story as you got too many leptins, lectins, all those things. I'm stressed over this craziness. Hit the like, love, subscribe. Appreciate that. CB Carmack, late today. I'm actually in Scottsdale, Arizona, Simcom, doing my jet training. And, it's jet training is life training, right? There is a formula, right? We put Jet A fuel in the tank. We don't put low lead, right? We put Jet A fuel, and the Jet A fuel is fat. And when you feed yourself plants and proteins, they must be converted in the liver to fat or you die. Hepatogenous diabetes, look it up. Oops, oppressed plant people syndrome. United Carnivore. Rick Diaz, Carnivore 6 months now, wanted to introduce seasonings. My seasoning is salt, my sauce is butter. You can use small amounts infrequently, but if it's all the time, you may be introducing a toxin or an antigen or a chemical that's not good. Is it meat? Protein? Well, meat, so all plants, all animals are made of cells, and they're made of fat, protein, amino acids, and sugar, carbohydrates, or glycans. But when you eat lean meat, it's mostly proteins and sugars and not a lot of fat, technically. You really want to eat more fatty meat for you to be healthier, in my opinion. So fatty meat is what you want to eat with salt, and butter. Love it. And psychologically, we've been lied to by the lions to keep you lined up, weak, and meek. That's it. Ox bile or keto chow drops to help with symptoms when you transition. Sure you can, but the best thing you could do is eat fatty meat, faith, and fasting. 1 meal a day. And if you're overweight, it's okay. Obesity causes no disease. Psychologically, we've been telling everyone you're obese, you're unhealthy. Bullshit. You're strong, your bones, your muscles are lined up, and if you're carrying an extra 100 pounds, my bet is you're stronger than you know. And again, if you simply eliminate the carbohydrate plants and high proteins in your gut, you will stop the fermentation. You'll stop the poisons from going in your body. You will feel better and better than ever before in the universe. Fast about what bowel movements. The poop will come out when it's meant to. Stop forcing it. It will come out. Hemoglobin A1C, less than 5.8, probably the best. If it's higher, it's mean you're eating too many plants, protein too frequently. That's the problem. Tina Cox, steak, just a little advisable. I've been carnivore. Yep. Salt is the seasoning and butter is the sauce. Good morning, Fresno, California. Tina Cox, how you doing? Awesome. Julia Kierlin, Greenblatt. Rich and I are getting our lion tattoos next week. Remember, you are the lioness and the lion already. Nothing has to change. You're there already. I am that which I think I am. Just want to be healthy and strong. I am healthy and strong, Mrs. J. Herrera. I am healthy and strong is the word in the way. I am healthy and strong. That's what you want to lead your life with I am. JC is the way. Let's see. Jameson, Jameshaw. Let's see. It's always my pleasure, by the way. Dr. Ron Kiltz, I'm a fertility doctor. I'm a standard American doctor. I still do a lot of standard American doctor things. But what I've learned is what you put in the mind and the mouth is the magic of your mission of life. And you are kick-ass, more amazing than you know in life. And be the lioness and the lion and lead like a lion by be kind, loving, generous every day. Supplement can I take to add a little to my BMI because underweight? Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt, eat more fat, cream, butter. That's it. Bevy girl, I love you, my friend. Again, supplements to make you gain some weight. What you want to do is you want to eat more fat. Again, a stick of butter, and then you do more resistance work. Or you go for a nice walk, or run, or jog, or something like that. Freedom of all food addictions. Young. Freedom. This is the freedom, right? I am a lion. Why would a lion eat grass and grains? It has no reason to do that except through the meat it eats. And I'm sorry, there are lions that eat meat, and there are cows that eat mush. And you want to be a pig, cow, sheep, or a lioness and a lion. All right, how are we doing here today? 5:39, a great day in God's paradise. Statistica. Everyone's on a drug. Everyone's on a drug, my friend. You are drugged on a plant-based diet. Remember, the majority of medicinal drugs came from a plant-based world, herbal medicine. Now they just put it in a capsule and said, well, now it's pharma. It's always been pharma. It's been the farm. Tricks are not for kids. Parminder, Lindsay, Parminder, can you tell me, please, between you, eat butter. I just eat one meal a day, steak, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt. That's my meal at night. Tonight's maybe going to Mastro's Ocean Club. We'll see. Maybe back to Capel Grill. They're always amazing. We sat at the bar, had a great steak. Oscar helped us out there here in Scottsdale. Carnivore diet for 3 months and fasting one meal a day. My pleasure, Tina Cox. And let's all keep sharing and sharing and sharing. This is what we're here to do, sharing, weaning ourselves from sugar addiction. I eat fatty meat. I'm not addicted. I'm a lion. I have no addictions except the life. And so if I ever eat sugar, I don't claim, oh my God, I ate sugar. I should have never done that. I enjoy it. Small amounts from time to time. When was the strawberry ripe and available to eat? Not very often. Do you think the strawberry was created for you? No way. It was created for the strawberry plant to bring about its life. Let's see. Wisdom during my morning stretches and walks, sugar-free. Kiltz did his walk this morning for an hour. He threw in a little Sean O'Mara's sprinting, but I'm always listening to something. It was actually on positivity. It was on hardship and growing your life through challenges. Kiltz again, kicked out of school, couldn't read, faltered on a marriage, relationship hardships, work hardships, all these things. I failed. But through failure, you succeed. Without it, you're nothing. Nothing. Right on. The most successful fail the most. I feel like I'm addicted to fruits. Okay. Barry Lison, I'm addicted to fatty meat. Say those words. I'm addicted to fatty meat. I'm a lion. Don't claim the negative, claim the positive. Always claim what you wish to be as if it is. I am a lion and I'm addicted to fatty meat. Use those words instead of I'm addicted to sugar, or I have a food problem, right? No, you don't. Life is full of problems. They're good for you. That's all it is. Stumbled across Dr. Kiltz this morning. How'd the process go? Carnivore behavior, blessings. Shauna, how you doing? Let's see. Shipper, let's see. Pure Night? Oh, H. Pierre Schripp. I'm sorry if I mispronounce those names. Yeah, I get a little tongue twisted. I got to slow it down. Amy Hoog. Let's see. Don't forget, you can get Kiltzy on his cell phone. I may not always answer it, but I will answer the text. If you don't get it from me, text me again. I'll send it to a team member, get you in, help you in a journey of coaching, consulting, building, bettering your life all around the globe. Other side, Lindsay, screenshot it. John, listen, I'm going to put all of these on the Dr. Kiltz website, so you'll get some of my prints that I think are amazing. Remember, how could some cholesterol be good and some people cholesterol be bad? How does that make any sense? How can getting fat be good for a polar bear that has to survive hibernation or nesting or on the ice for a little bit before the summertime, but it's bad for you and I? It's like the science of obesity is actually the most powerful, important creation of the universe. Fat is not only the building block for your body, it contains every mineral and vitamin, and so do the glycolipoproteins. Glycolipoproteins. The lipoproteins that are made both in the gut and in the liver are the delivery trucks for all the minerals and vitamins your body needs. So simple. CB Carmack on top of the naturally occurring toxins, but additionally, they also add pesticides and herbicides as well. Listen, I just eat the fatty meat. I go to my great ranchers, my farmers. What do you guys put in your food? Tell me a little bit about how you raise your animals. I want to make sure now, nature makes toxins too, by the way. So what did the cow eat? Ranchers have no idea what they were eating 100%, but they can look through their fields and know there are some toxins in the fields that they're like, oh my God, this is not good for this little dude. The mindset that comes with having a 40 BMI. Mrs. J. Herrera, my body is amazing and magical. I have the most beautiful BMI ever in the universe. When the doctors, the nurses, anyone in life claims that you're unhealthy because of your BMI, just wait for the famine, my friends. You're going to be wishing you were me. The way to overcome any mindset is to add the positive mindset of exactly what you're at, where you're at, what you're living. That's it in life. Awesome. The knowledge is spreading thanks to people like Kiltzy and YouTube. Listen, this is the mighty way. At CNY Fertility, we're training practitioners, nurses, doctors, embryologists, coaches, cheerleaders, affordability, access, quality, and integration for you and everyone else. That's what I'm here to do. Alexandra, hey, good morning, Alexandra, Nikki Douglas, Polish Mike, Mike Truskowski. We don't need iodine supplements. If you believe you do, you need to do blood work first. Consult with your PCP on the dosages unless you want to risk damaging your thyroid. Thank you, Mike. Polish Mike, great guy. Listen, it is most likely that little extra that you're taking as a supplement is going to be excreted. But selenium may be one. But again, just eat the fatty meat. You don't even need to measure most of this stuff. Totally faithful family. Good morning. Could there be a parasite that craves coffee? Yes, it's called a human being. It's all it is. Again, we crave. Why do we crave plants? Why do we crave sugar? Because when the ripe, sweet sugars were available, the right time of the year, in the right environment, you probably could eat some and get fat by them. Because getting fat is the most instinctually driven, environmental, positive thing that the human body does, because without it, you're dead. That's it. I stopped taking yesterday potassium, magnesium, and my muscle pain had stopped in my left shoulder. Why? Listen, I don't know why, but listen, eat the fatty meat, the bone marrow, the bone broth, and the organ meats. I think they're good for all of us. And eat less frequently. And whatever your negatives are, I want you to imagine they're actually beautiful. Anytime anyone claims a negative, say, wow, I love that. I love what I am, but I am the goddess and the god, the lion and the lioness. I am the master of my direction in my life. I am the temple, the Ferrari. I am the most expensive and most valuable entity ever created in the universe. I eat the fatty meat, and I have faith in God every day. And I think that's one of the things that we need to focus on is God more. And remember, God is a word invented by man to connect with the creator of everything, and that's called a human being. Yep. Look at the meme machine, the memes, the thoughts you think vibrate the energy of your life and attract, repel. It is simple. Occam's razor. All right, Sean, carnivore prayer, positivity and Kiltz protocol he recommends to you. It's so simple. Are you saying obese is good? You don't look like you have any fat stored. I do have fat stored, but I'm telling you, obesity in the right environment is actually good for you. Because if you're skinny and there's no food, you're fertilizer fast. So again, we judge as if you know tomorrow's environment. What if there's a pestilence, a disease, or a bomb, or something that you can't get food because you don't know how to hunt, you don't know how to plant and wait for the food to be ready to eat, so you're eating it prematurely. Heroin, cocaine, marijuana. Huma Latif, great to see you, Huma Latif. Carnivore behavior, my pleasure. Reaching out today, many blessings to you and your health and your baby. All of us are on the baby journey. Listen, the most important thing of the universe is making babies. That's it. We're born to reproduce. Flatter them, feed them, and make love to them. And then go shopping. Flatter them, feed them, steak and eggs, make love to them. Go shopping. That's all you need. Melissa, awesome. Let's see. Could there be a parasite? Let's see. I'm not blaming anything except the brain. The brain is the gain. Listen, when you use your noggin, use your mind, but be patient with it. Aviate, navigate, communicate. Aviate your life. That's what we're doing as pilots. Let's see. Junior Koan, perfecting saints. I'm a minimalist. I love fatty ground beef. There's a lot of fat. Do I still need to add butter? Perfectly saints. No, you don't. Probably not. But organ meats, butter, I think those are good in the burger. My bet is when we killed the animal, we went to the core. It's easy enough to get into. It's hard to get to the meat, right? And plus, you got to eat the fat. Fat is so quickly digested through the lymphatics. Meat takes a little bit longer to take the amino acids to the liver via insulin to convert them to fat. And plant sugars, oh, by the way, there are sugars in meat, by the way. Yep. Time for work, but can't wait to connect. Let's see. Sean, Sanaj, thank you for being here. I got 10 more minutes. Then I'm going to go do some more airplane practice work. Good morning to all. I love butter, but technically fatty meat, organ meat, salt, water, what more do you need? I do my hot water. Lindsay Mather. So on this diet, do you not get fruit and veggies? I don't touch them of any significance or frequency. They are actually poisonous and deadly for us. How do you receive the nutrients? The meat contains all the minerals, vitamins, and the nutrients you eat. You must eat the fatty meat to get the most abundant nutrients. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, one meal a day. Listen, you can have a cookie, cake, or ice cream from time to time, but if you're doing it all the time, deadly, deadly. Listen, I don't care what size you are. If you simply go carnivore for 2 to 4 weeks, you'll feel better. I've seen so many people, every disease goes away and suddenly their libido comes back and they're making love to their partner and they're pregnant. And hangry goes away, and hungry for the beauty of the goddesses and the gods of life. And you are hungry, not hangry. You're hangry because you're eating plants, protein, and a low-fat diet. Nothing better than a fatty ribeye. The fattiest ribeye you can get is what I love to eat. That's it. I don't do avocados of any significance or frequency. Do I ever? Minimize. That's all. Stress to everyone when explaining carnivore. Fat is the key. This is a fativore lifestyle, right? CB. Awesome. You got to eat the fatty meat. Listen, men don't like skinny. We love curves. Some fat is critical. And again, obesity causes what disease? None. If there's a famine, you better be fat. How can the thing that your body does naturally be the cause of disease? And then they make all these scientific studies that claim, well, you're fat because you have some diseased process, some damaged fat cells. No, you don't. You don't. You don't. When you get fat for the fall, winter, the hibernation, migration, nesting, many organisms migrate large distances. Their only fuel is fat. Sugar is not your fuel for the mitochondria, ever, 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 ever. Sorry. What do you think? I don't do fermented vegetables or any significance or frequency. Minimize to maximize. We are fativores, lipivores, Morina Sali. The brain is physical, but the mind is spiritual. Listen, it's electromolecular energy. Remember, the universe is full of electromolecular energy. Without the electromolecular energy, you and I would still be a rock. Carnivore, 11 months, took Marina out January, still haven't got pregnant, gained 20 pounds, the body's still healing. Lulu, you might get on ultrasound, HSG, some blood work, saline sonogram, some people laparoscopy, hysteroscopy, but if it's been 11, it's still changing. And again, the weight, obesity does not cause PCOS. Plants cause PCOS. A plant-based, protein-based, low animal fat diet is the cause of almost all of our diseases. And you're thinking, but Dr. Kiltz, they say, you mean the authorities that want to lock you up? Basically, they want you want you to buy all sorts of cryptocurrency? Nah, not doing it. I'm having a hard time staying carnivore. Junior Con. Well, then you're going in the right direction. Easy is heroin, marijuana, nicotine, caffeine. Hard is eliminate the shit. Go carnivore, because lions, you think lions have an easy life? Those hyenas are bugging the shit out of them. Even those bulls will poke them with the horn and try to kill them. Listen, carnivore is hard because it's meant to be hard. NK, good morning, Doc. Many blessings and love. Missed you at 5 a.m. this morning. My mother, Elizabeth, woke up this morning with a cold, sore throat. I'm slow cooking chicken broth. You want the fatty meat, the bone broth. I think beef is the very best bone broth you can eat, and get the fat. That's it. And I'm 5 a.m. Pacific time today, tomorrow, and Thursday. I'm getting ready for my check ride in my Citation Mustang simulator into the Black Horse. Awesome carnivore behavior. Let's see. I needed this talk today. Let's see. The eye defect. We all need it. I read the Bibles, the New, the Old Testament, the Bhagavad Gita, the Quran. I read Occam's Razor. I read C.S. Lewis or Joseph Campbell or Man's Search for Meaning, Viktor Frankl, right? live to eat. Now I eat to live. Awesome. That's what I do also. Listen, you guys, no animal is going around like, oh, I want this or that, or I can't do it. What animal, like a lion, says, oh, I can't be a lion, I got to be a pig, cow, or sheep? Does that make any sense? Awesome, Dr. Anita Marie Johnson. My pilot training stuff is going great. Good morning, carnivores. Dave in Austin. Travis and Kiltz stopped 684 Tango Hotel in Austin at the airport, filled up with Jet A, and on our way to Phoenix. Been great. Let's see. COVID. We have ballooned in weight. All right. Do not judge the size of your body, the shape of your body, the color, the gender, the anything of your body with anything but love. Number one, what you want to look something different, you got to do the work. Is it easy? No. It's hard as shit. And is it meant to be? Yes, it is. And remember, shit is fertilizer. And if you're smelling it, it's the best. Blue. It's called black and blue, which is cold, raw in the center. Love it. The best. Latro. I've made it to 11 and a half weeks on carnivore. Improvements today. Doctor to measure intraocular pressure that was high. Never seen this discussion on the carnivore. All right. Listen, fatty meat, salt water, faith and fasting. Look at Lisa Wiedemann. When your doctor measures something and says, oh, that's abnormal. But a lot of it may be abnormal from the past, but faith, fasting, fatty meat will heal almost any disease. It's best it can. That's for sure. Manipulation of kids. Search this 20 most memorable cereal slogans, right? They're lying to us to keep us weak and meek. That's it. They're tricksing us. Healing, going on and off carnivore. Why would you go on and off the lion's way? You're born a lion. You are a lion. You stick to lion. Now, if you ever have a cookie, cake, or ice cream or a bite of salad, don't lose your shirt. Enjoy it for the moment. And don't say, oh, I failed. I am fucking never failing. I'm growing and living and creating in a better way every day. Sorry for the language. All right. Thank you to my CNY Fertility Instagram, to my Dr. Kiltz Instagram. And again, people are watching and sharing. So share the way, share the word. And you got to share my friend, let's see, Tony Hampton, Ken Berry, Sean Baker, Anthony Chafee. Let's see, Carrie Mann, Homestead Howe. Amazing. Amen. 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 Let's say it over again. Remember, have faith in God first. God is in the mirror for all of us. No matter your size, shape, age, weight, gender, I don't care. We are the lionesses of life. Jimashab, Norwood, good morning. I enjoyed the consultation and I'm looking forward to getting started. Please check your message in Kiltz Tribe. I will check that out, Jameson, but I'm in meetings all this week, so I'm going to do my best. Larry Ryan from Chicago, good morning to you, my friend. Jay Hogard, good morning, good afternoon. Tina Cox, wild-caught salmon. You can do wild-caught salmon, farm-caught salmon, free-range cattle like penned-in cattle. I don't know that those things matter as much as people think, but I typically don't eat fish of any significance. It smells, it stinks, and it's full of the toxic chemicals of the waters of the world that we piss, poop, vomit, and the plants do the same thing, and the industrial plants do the same thing. Omsen 89, you are the best. I love you, my friends. And if anyone wants to interview Kiltz on your podcast, I'm open. We'd love to have you on our podcasting, Carnivore Conversations. Christ Carnivore, the Lion's Way. Remember, Jesus Christ, right? The Old Testament, the New Testament, the Quran. He's a prophet. And the Bhagavad Gita in the New Testament. Amazing how they're so similar. My friends, we are the goddesses and the gods. It's us. It is us. Caitlin, healing. We are helping healing humanity. Caitlin, ready to start my process. Dr. Fink, awesome. Latro, Genoile, Melissa. Again, thank you to my YouTube, Facebook. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. Pacific time. Sorry for the shift and change, 6, 7, 8 o'clock Eastern, wherever those are, wherever you're in this world, right? Quran, Sydney, Hill, all the Bibles of the world bring God's word and God's way. You choose which religion you want to align with, but we're all humans. It's all through love, kindness, generosity to everyone, Sydney. That's what I think. They have many similarities. That's what I'm saying. You're right. They're not exact. And follow, remember, the goddess and the gods within all of us. This is loving kindness, generosity to every human around the globe, no matter their religious alignment or not. Remember, be kind. Rewind. Love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Awesome. Love JC. Got the most amazing stuff in the world, but he is a prophet in Islam. Love it. Take care, my friends. Thank you to my mighty tribe and to my Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Thank you for the likes, subscribes, the share. We're building to 1 million co-followers together. Over 1 million. 1 billion? Why not? See you later. All right. Karen Harrington, have a great day to my friends. God bless you.